Hey everybody, Weem here. I am playing Dungeonland today. Normally this would be something like a Weem Tries, but I'm actually just here to play and kind of relax and thought I would do a vlog essentially and just kind of update you on some things. So it's mostly vlog, let's call it 80% vlog and a little bit of 20% of Weem Tries here. I have played a number of games in this, and so you're not really getting my first kind of glimpse at the game. But that's okay. We're just going to jump in here local, just play against some bots. I'm still kind of getting accustomed to the game, so it's a good way to go. I have played multiplayer online with some people I knew, and it's a lot of fun. I'll just throw that out there now if you want to know what I think about the game. It's a blast. Super fun. So anyway, I'm going to dive in here, and then I'm just going to kind of fill you in on some things going on. I won't go too much into this stuff. I've unlocked some extra classes here, a couple abilities, and they got an item shop. It's kind of cool, a number of things to choose from. Of course, you can filter by the class and everything, but yeah, I haven't gone too far with that. I've just been kind of gathering money and just getting used to the game. I don't want to unlock a bunch of stuff and then find out I don't want it or need it because I just didn't know the game that well yet. So we're kind of holding off on that, but let's jump in here, and the Dungeon Maestro is going to have his little monologue here. Let's let him do that.
Welcome, happy visitors, to my humble park. Please remember to waste all of your ill-gotten treasure with our overpriced food and beverage. It's all made with love.
It's all made with love. So anyway, yeah, I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in. I've been, I guess right off the bat, we're going to start with me being sick. You may notice I sound maybe a little nasally. I am actually, oddly enough, I'm pretty much better. I've been terrible the last week, and I'm very glad that I am kind of over that and feeling a lot better. I just have this lingering nose and throat thing, so anyway, as you can imagine, that's why there haven't been videos for me in a while, in the last week or more. I just haven't been in a good place. You don't want to hear me hacking and coughing every couple seconds. It was bad and it was gross. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to let you know that's where I've been, and just cover a couple other things that are going on that I'm looking at as I'm going to start doing videos again here, having recovered. And one of the first things I wanted to say was that as far as the Terraria series goes, I've got about 3 episodes there. I know there's a number of you that have really enjoyed the series and been helping me out with tips and everything on that. But I don't think it's really been super well received. It doesn't look like, at least by the numbers anyway, that a whole lot of people really want to watch that. So I'm probably not going to do any more of those. I think we'll leave it at 3. I was doing those, recording those on an episode by episode basis. I kind of have an intro, and then I would kind of sign off at the end. So that's kind of an indicator that I was recording one at a time, as opposed to playing one long series and breaking up into multiple videos. And that was intentional. I really wanted to kind of try it out and do a couple episodes and see what people thought. And like I said, the numbers right now, looking at my channel, it just doesn't seem like people are really that interested in it. I was kind of ending the episodes with, hey, if you want to see more of these, give it a like. It's going to help me know, if you guys are interested in watching it. And those numbers kind of just went down each episode. So anyway, I don't know. We may revisit it later or something, but right now it just doesn't seem like something that many people are into. And not that that's like a major criteria. It's not like that's the only criteria for me to do a series, but it is one of the things I look at. I mean, I don't want to record videos if nobody wants to watch them. So and like I said, there were some of you who were into that, but as far as like comparing it to previous things I've done, it's it hasn't really been watched a whole lot. So I have to kind of look at that and go, well, I assume that people really aren't into it and really not wanting to watch it, so let's move on to something else. Another big part of this is that I do have a lot of games I want to get to and play, so I don't want to focus a whole lot of time on stuff that other people aren't really enjoying watching. I'll move on because I've got a big list of games to check out. So anyway, that's kind of the deal there. One thing I want to do is I want to get back to doing some more Don't Starve episodes. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. I kind of kept restarting, and I did that the last episode that's up. I think it was episode 36, and what happened was I did it kind of late, and then they did an update, and then I got delayed, and there was like another update, and I was like, man, I feel behind. They've got one now where you can do the walls and everything, so I'm feeling a couple updates behind. And while my game does update, you know, your world updates for the most part. Sometimes there's updates that don't carry through unless you regenerate your world, but you know, I've got most of them. But I'm not really happy with the current setup that I had restarted with Wolfgang, the one episode that I have. So I may actually start a new one now with, you know, and kind of with the updates that I'm kind of catching up on. It might just be a good time to kind of restart. Now, I probably will use Wolfgang again, just because I didn't get to fully, you know, check him out. But anyway, that's kind of on the list as well, as to get back to Don't Starve. That's definitely a series that people were enjoying and watching, and I had a lot of fun with, and have been missing actually. So I definitely want to get back and do that. So we'll probably see that for me in the next couple weeks maybe. So I'm pretty excited about that. One of the other things you should be seeing from me in the near future is me blasting a firewall here. Let's do that real quick. Alright. Is the Awesomenauts giveaway. So the first one went really well. People really were into that, and of course, you know, free game and everything, and it was very easy to get. I really enjoyed the process used for submissions. I wasn't really sure, and it was kind of a trial thing, to leave a comment on the video, and then to leave a comment on my announcement on the Steam group, letting me know that you had done that. Part of me felt like, well, it's a couple extra steps. I don't know if people are going to want to do that. But then, you know, on the other hand, it's like, well, the less people that do it, then the greater the odds of winning, right? But as it turned out, it actually worked really well. Most people were not confused. I had a couple people ask me, you know, hey, what am I supposed to do? But most people were on it, just on it, and followed the directions, and made me feel really good about it. Like, oh, cool, this is totally valid, and people can, you know, just do a quick comment and then comment over on the deal, and if they've already added me as a friend on Steam, then that just takes that step out. And it went really well. It made it really easy for me to give away that first copy of Awesomenauts, so I think we're going to pretty much follow that same structure on the next giveaway. The Awesomenauts 2 giveaway is going to probably consist of the same thing. Now, I may ask a little bit more. I may not just say, you know, leave a comment on the YouTube video saying you want it. Maybe I take it a little bit further and ask you guys to do something specific, but it would be pretty simple. So anyway, that's something to look forward to, is the Awesomenauts 2 giveaway. I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's see, we also have the I almost said Don't Starve, the Orcs Must Die 2. That's going to be another giveaway to come after the Awesomenauts 2 giveaway. I've got one copy of Orcs Must Die 2, the complete edition, so that'll be pretty cool. Plus, it'll give me a chance to actually play Orcs Must Die 2. I haven't even played it yet. I've been wanting to hold off until I do the giveaway. So it's just kind of been sitting there, and I stare at it. I come in here and play Dungeonland, or you know, whatever game it might be, and I see that and go, I really want to play that. But boy, I'm playing poorly while I'm sitting here rambling. Anyway, I do want to get to that one, so that's going to be one to check out in the near future as well. Raw. And who knows, I may, you know, whoever the winner is, I may do some like multiplayer thing with them. I'm not sure. That's been suggested by a number of people. Hey, whoever wins the Awesomenaut game, you should play multiplayer with them. So anyway, that's a possibility as well, to do a multiplayer video of Awesomenauts, and then of Orcs Must Die 2. Anyway, so that's kind of what's going on video-wise, or that's what I'm like looking at for the near future. So one of the things I wanted to say was, if you guys have suggestions for games or just ideas of things for me to do, definitely let me know. Leave a comment in this video if there's something you want to see me do. I definitely appreciate the feedback and ideas. And like I said, I've just kind of filled you in on what I have in mind, but I want to also hear what you guys have in mind, or what you think would be cool. So another thing I wanted to talk about too, while I'm here destroying things in this game, is the development of our game Cards and Kingdoms. A number of you I know are following that. You've been following what we've been doing since Epic Inventor, and have been keeping an eye on Cards and Kingdoms. And some of you may know that on the Steam Greenlight listing for our game, I put an update that kind of said we're on hold. And oh boy, Final Wave, this is gonna get gnarly. So anyway, at this point, we've kind of put Cards and Kingdoms on hold. We had a delay in the beginning of this month because of the holidays and everything, and we kind of were reevaluating the game. Ugh, I go down. We were reevaluating the game and where we were at, and we had a number of features that we wanted to get in the game that, as it turned out, we really kind of were looking at getting close to kind of working on, or in some cases had started, and realized,
Yeah,
you know
go
what?
ahead. I'm right behind you.
Wow,
Way, way behind you.
that was loud. But we realized that there was going to be some... No, get out of there! Oh, we died. Or we lost. But there was going to be some big delays, and so we decided we would pull back some features, and but as we started kind of pulling those back, we realized that we were kind of paring the game down to something that just we didn't really recognize or wasn't going to be that fun. So we're like, okay, what are we doing? We are saying that we don't have time for these features, but at the same time, if we pull the features, we're looking at a game that's just not all that fun, and there's other games comparable that you might as well go play. So we're still kind of in a holding pattern, and I know that's really not much of an update, but right now we're still just trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do. And you know, it may be that we don't do Cards and Kingdoms at all. You know, we may end up not doing that, and we may end up doing a completely different game, something much more simple. And in that case, I would likely take the green light down for Cards and Kingdoms. They give you the option of changing the project name in Greenlight. You know, you can change the name to something else. You can completely change all the videos, images, all the text and everything. So on the one hand, it's like, well, I'm on Greenlight, and if the game changes or we went to a different game, is there anything wrong with changing all of that? But on the other hand, I kind of don't like that idea because, you know, you've had these votes coming in, and it doesn't seem really right to hang on to those. And I think even if you could clear the vote count, you know, I don't know. I mean, I suppose if you could clear absolutely everything, all the vote counts and everything, and start a completely new project on there, we might go that route. But in all likelihood, if we change the game drastically or we go to a completely new game, we will just pull the Greenlight page down. That's something I think we'd be much more comfortable with. So anyway, that's kind of the status right now. It's really not much of an update compared to what I already have on the Greenlight page or on our forums. But I figured while I was here, I would just talk a little bit about that and kind of fill you in. So that's that. And I think that pretty much kind of covers everything. I'm just going to look through the item thing here. I may buy a couple things. I like the idea of changing up his ray, even though you didn't see me use the ray a whole lot during my game there. I tend not to when I'm talking, apparently. But I'm going to roll through here and look at some different things, and that was pretty much it. I just wanted to fill you guys in on some things while I'm kind of still recovering, and I'm hoping to record some videos. You know, maybe not tomorrow. I may still be a little bit kind of stuffed up, but, you know, maybe tomorrow, hopefully by Sunday. So keep an eye out over this weekend or maybe over next week for new videos from me. Leave a comment with any ideas you might have. I definitely appreciate that. And if you get a chance, maybe check out the Steam group that I set up, Weemcast Steam group. It's at steamcommunity.com/groups/Weemcast. So thanks for stopping in, everybody, and we'll catch you guys next time.